How does WWE not see this with Jey Uso? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. A glaring example of them just not doing right by Jey Uso and much more. Because I don't know about you, but Jey Uso, he's a big freaking deal in my eyes. He's a guy that is a future world champion. He is a guy that should be a main eventer. Do I have my doubts that he'll actually become a world champion, win said championship, or the undisputed WWE championship multiple times throughout his career? Probably not, and here's why. It's something that I've touched on in the past. It is the fact that he does not fit the WWE mold in terms of what a top guy looks like. He does not pass the airport test. He does not pass what they're necessarily looking for. A tall, big, jacked up dude. Now, could that change under Triple H? Sure, but if you think about it, for the most part, we haven't seen that, right? We've seen guys that are over the top and out of this world and somewhat cartoonish if you think about it. Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Jey Uso doesn't really fit that mold. But Jey Uso, he has heard the criticism. I recently touched on this in a previous video, which you can check out on the main channel, which was even his father is realizing that WWE, they're just not seeing it. They're just not getting it with his son. He's questioned, why are you booking Jey Uso in big matches, yet having him lose every single time? Why are you putting him in a romantic relationship storyline with Rhea Ripley, which thankfully they've stopped doing? But I think of his matches with Damian Priest for the world title earlier this year. He falls short. Why? Well, we don't really know. They had to keep the title on Damian. Well, can you have at least protected Jey? No, we had to focus the turn, the split of the Judgment Day instead, only to drop that just days later and then pick it back up months later. How about him putting over Gunther, a guy that didn't need a win in the King of the Ring tournament? Well, Gunther needed to win the world title. Yeah, did he? Did he have to do it at SummerSlam? Did they have to do it through King of the Ring? Okay, fine. He could have won Money in the Bank. He was in the ladder match. Now we had to have Drew because CM Punk had to screw him over for the third time. Jey will be fine regardless of their booking decisions. Regardless of the nonsense. Jey Uso has been able to continue and grow his connection with the fan base that WWE has. And that leads me to today's video because I found this to be very, very interesting. So for the week of the first few days of August, so we'll say August 6th, these were the top selling t-shirts on WWE Shop. Jey Uso, NWO. Jey Uso, Roman Reigns. Wyatt Six, John Cena, CM Punk. Jey Uso, Roman Reigns. Jey Uso had 4 out of the 10 top selling shirts. He's outdrawing Roman Reigns. He's outdrawing a retirement tour t-shirt for John Cena. He's outselling CM Punk. If that does not tell you that Jey Uso is super duper over, he's just selling t-shirts, y'all. He's not selling his glasses. He's not selling anything else. That's all this man is selling. Now, granted, it's 4 different t-shirts, but it's still the fact that he's selling merch. Used to, back in the day when WWE relied on live event touring to make their money, where they didn't have guaranteed huge media rights deals, even going back to pre-pay-per-view. In a lot of ways, even when they had pay-per-view. What did WWE rely on? They relied on people taking out money out of their wallets, handing it over, and getting something in return. Whether that be merch or whether that be live attendance, they made their money that way. It was a exchange of money with consumers. Yet, WWE doesn't do that now, but the mindset is clearly changed as well. Because usually if you put a Hulk Hogan, a Steve Austin, a John Cena, a Roman Reigns on the marquee, they moved tickets, they moved engagement, they moved TV ratings, they moved interest. And guess what? They were given a reward for that. They were given top spot on the card. If you made a name for yourself on the mid card, upper card, you made a name for yourself, you got over, you made a connection with the fans, you were rewarded with a title, with a bigger push, with more money. That's how WWE, that's how the pro wrestling business has always been. Who draws more money? Okay, we're going with you. You don't draw money over here. We're not going with you. It's as simple as that. It goes back time and time again. And I like Gunther, but he doesn't move merch like Jey Uso. I like Cody Rhodes. He doesn't move merch like Jey Uso. At some point, what does this man have to do to get a championship win? What, even a mid-card title, like giving the IC title. Now, I understand Braun Breaker just won it, but like at some point, what does he have to do? And honestly, as I'm looking at this list, I'm actually kind of caught off guard the fact that Wyatt 6 is number 5. Like, I get it. It's Bray Wyatt. It's a new hot thing, but still, I'm a little surprised by that. The NWO, what is this, 1997? Like, what are we doing? Why are we buying NWO shirts? But they sell, right? Like, it's remarkable. They haven't been on TV in years. It's remarkable that they still sell as much merch as they do. John Cena's retirement tour, that makes a lot of sense. Obviously, CM Punk, he sells merch better than most, except for Jey Uso. I don't know. I just question what we're doing. What business are we in? Are we still in the business of making money? Because if that's the case, Jey Uso makes your money. I just don't get it. Now, maybe they're saving him for a bigger spot. Maybe they have these grand plans, right? We're going to give Jey Uso a Royal Rumble win. Then he's going to get a WrestleMania title win. And then he's off to the races. But it's like, bruh, it's August. We still have so many more months to go. It's just, it's mind-boggling to think that this is happening with Jey. Like, what are we doing? And as much as Triple H has done a fantastic job on top as Booker, I think you can say that it's a fair criticism of Triple H that you've dropped the ball in a major way on Jey Uso, yet you can't get out of your own way. Like, he is consistently booking Jey Uso. It's not like he's booking him bad or anything. It's just he's not the guy, even though the fan demand, the fan support is there for him to be the top guy. It just boggles my mind. I don't understand it. If y'all have a better explanation, please let me know down in the comments area below, because I certainly don't. I really, really don't.